Soft as Bones is a truthful and resonant memoir about trauma, resilience, and the healing power of culture and tradition. And Michaella connects with the author behind the captivating book.
Every book, I think, is sort of answering a question, and I really looked at this book like a quest. And the question in my mind was, how does something this horrific happen in a family unit? And because my story is not unique, there's many families that have gone through this.
In her poetic memoir, Chyana Marie Sage shares the pain of growing up with her father, a crack dealer who went to prison for molesting her sister, and the resulting shame and guilt she carried for years.
Writing can be cathartic and challenging at the same time. Was writing this book your healing journey?
There's like that quote, like the only way over it is through it, right?
Yeah.
And so really holding space for myself and holding space for my family members. And then when I came to the end of it, every time I get to that final sentence, I kind of let out this big like sob, like this kind of like exhale of like, whew.
Yeah.
I really went through all of this, and I've really overcome it into, you know, being a really happy, healthy person today, which, you know, for a long time I didn't think I would ever get here.
You fuse a variety of different Cree stories and traditions through it. And these are stories that I can relate to as a Cree woman myself. So how have these stories helped you process what happened with your father and tell your story?
Yeah, I mean, they've been like exponential. As you know, as like a fellow, you know, Cree woman, our stories carry like moral lessons, right? And teachings and traditions. So those stories I've always had with me throughout my life to sort of like to ground me. When I began really kind of looking at my family lineage and processing everything, it was amazing how these stories just kind of started popping into my mind at different parts, like when I was speaking with my mother and listening to her story, and then immediately thinking about that story of the round dance and what it means to be caught with grief, you know, in this waking life while processing, you know, your loved ones that have passed on, and thinking about my father on the flip side of that, and thinking about like the Witigo stories, right?
Yeah.
And in kind of employing this character, if you will, as a way of exploring that darkness in my father and exploring the trauma. I think stories have always kind of been our way of understanding history as well. My favorite experience that I've had being on this journey is the DMs that I receive from community members. That's what it's all about. That's always been my core mission with this book, is to meet community members wherever they are on their healing journey, and to let them know that like it's never too late. It's never too late to start your healing journey.